Drake, brand new Drake music, right? Drake made a new post today with the caption saying, "And when I drop the next heater, ... New money might be my only feature, ... All right.
Who's New Money?
So New Money.
Yeah, I was gonna say
there's a lot of ways to interpret that. I think he's talking about literally new money, right?
Like younger artist type shit?
No.
New record label.
New record label or.
So
new money,
that there's finally something
independent,
happening.
maybe.
Yeah.
New money,
To
and
be
he
fair,
also
why
said
didn't he do that to begin with, bro? Like he's literally one of the biggest artists in the world.
And he also said,
Same reason why
remember,
Taylor Swift won't do it.
he's only gonna have himself on this album. That's what he said before, and look at it now. He's saying it again. My only feature will only be New Money.
I mean, my boy has made so many enemies with people that he's worked with in the past. So it's like, I don't blame him. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many people that he's either helped out by putting them on his album that are now ops, or hopped on their song that they don't fuck with him or whatever. So I mean, he's probably looking at it like, why am I going to continue to give these artists that are below me shine?
Yeah.
When it seems to bite me in the ass and shit. So
That's
I mean,
true.
fuck,
He better rap his
if they
fucking
ain't
ass
signed
off.
to him, you know what I mean? I don't understand why. Yeah, he needs to. Like, I'll be real with you. That's all I really want from Drake. The sing-song shit is cool, but you got R&B artists for that. Like, give us bars. You can rap, bro.
But
He
what-
rapped on Family
And don't
Matters.
give me no more Kendrick diss songs.
What if he goes that route though? What if we get 10 Drake songs? What if it's Drake's best music that Drake's ever released?
Listen,
right?
if he gives me Passion Fruit too, I'm with it.
Like 10 Drake
see
songs
that
by
too.
himself,
That's
going
different.
hard as fuck.
You give me 5 a.m. in Toronto's, I might just start talking mad shit to people I don't even know.
Bro, that'd be
But
crazy.
my
Call
thing
niggas
is, right,
broke.
is do those songs have replay value? Because at the end of the day, Drake needs to make songs that are going to have multiple spins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as good as those songs are and as much as I
It's
like
gonna be
them,
party music.
I don't necessarily will go back to those songs often.
I go back to 5 a.m. in Toronto when I'm drunk.
I feel that.
To talk shit? I've been talking mad shit.
Listen, I think he could really do it. My thing is like I don't even think it's not about what I could think. I think he needs to do it, right? Because we said the Party Next Door album had to be perfect, etc. It's good.
It wasn't
But it
perfect.
wasn't. But he still has like songs like Nokia that are gonna save him in public's perception. Because like, oh shit, he still has the hit record.
Yeah.
He can make a hit record. Okay,
The video might help bring it back onto the charts. Type shit.
It will. It
You know
will.
what I'm saying?
that's what people are saying.
It will. It will.
All right,
And
and
some bullshit
Might
ass
help
video.
revive the album a little bit.
it might go into the summer. I feel like people are gonna play it in the summertime.
It will.
Nokia all the time.
People
you
also
can see that
saying
happening.
in the chat, he probably got investors, which makes sense. With a catalog like his, he can start his own record label, his own company, everything.
Cause new money, right? It's new
Yeah.
money. New
Gamma.
money. New money. My only feature.
Could be Gamma. They could be investing in the background.
Listen, I'm hoping and praying something's coming.
The way he's moving, though, you think he's gonna want investors? He's legit saying fuck everyone.
It could be angel investors or people like don't know.
People understand that the industry's shifting.
Or maybe he's saying new money because there's people who are going to be backing him that have never been a part of the music industry. Maybe that might be it.
Because it was rumors that the UMG deal ended with the Party Next Door album. So after that, now it's gonna be him, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
It-
Maybe
either
Steak.
independent or Steak drops a record label.
That'll be fucking crazy.
a TikTok record label, like something new or something.
Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense because the industry just it doesn't function the same way anymore.
Yeah.
So to continue kind of like with this old way of doing things, he literally has like the power, the money, whatever,
Yeah.
to be able to kind of shift the whole direction of how the industry works if he has people with fresh ideas to come do it. The reason why the industry is the way it is because these companies have been essentially ruling that landscape forever a certain
Yeah.
way, you know? That's why even when the shit moved over to the streaming, they found ways to basically, coester that whole front, you know what I mean? Even if they couldn't get physical album sale no more, they work out these deals with the streaming services where they end up still getting as much money as they did off the albums, you know?
That's very true. It's gonna come down to it where some sort of play is gonna be made. Because he still has a lawsuit. The lawsuit hasn't settled. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't been dropped. There's back and forth, motions, etc. Things of people are talking statements, but it's like for them, how do they want to like approve of like whatever Drake drops? You know what I'm saying? Like how does it make sense business wise?
Yeah, it's weird.
Because you're technically beefing with the guy, but then you're making money with the guy. Like what is
Yeah.
what are his splits?
He's probably one of their biggest money makers, let's be real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, he definitely is. I think him and Taylor keep the lights on.
You know what it might have been, low key. There might have been an inkling of the idea of him moving away from them in the future, and then them looking at it like, well, let's sink this ship while it's still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then focus our energy somewhere else. Wink, wink, Kendrick Lamar. I mean, if you're, Illuminati
possible.
conspiracy.
That's
type
what
world and
that's
shit,
what a lot
it
of people
could
been
work.
saying for a couple weeks now. But it's also like, how reliable is the Kendrick Lamar? Like, is it gonna be another Drake? Like, is it gonna be album after album after? Because that's what you need to keep the lights on. Is music. That's how UMG makes their money, off the music.
But like I said, the output seems like it's been a little bit more consistent.
He is on part Playboy Cardi's album.
Yeah,
Got
that
3
was
features.
a Drake move.
I
Just doing
didn't
that.
see that coming at all.
That was- yeah.
When I heard his
Yeah.
voice, I said, "This is Kendrick."
That reaffirmed the Twitter jokes that Kendrick did all this just to become Drake.
That's so funny.
Yeah, they're like,
That's like the 50 Cent Ja Rule shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Yeah,
Right.
50 Cent did that just to take away Ja
Yeah.
Rule's powers and
Yeah.
become him.
And now I'm the R&B artist.
I mean, that's probably what's happening. Like, he's gonna become the Drake role, and like I said before in the past, like he has the potential to do that, take it there. Like, you could be the number one guy if you're consistent. That's all you really technically need. But he hasn't been consistent, right? And it's like he's the quality over quantity guy, and that's appreciated. But when you're talking all that talk, you can't disappear for 4 years again. You can't do that because people are gonna be like, "Oh, you gave us the Super Bowl, you gave us this big tour, you gave us everything, and now you're gone again." Like,
Well,
what's
I think
going
the
on?
whole PG Lang thing might be, the outlet that he needed to be a little bit more free with his
Freedom,
output.
yeah.
You
Be
know
more
what I'm saying?
consistent now.
Yeah.
New
Underneath
artists, maybe.
somebody else, you kind of have a desired product or like an end product that you expect, I guess. And
Yeah.
maybe he didn't have the creative freedom to do different shit. You
Yeah.
know, like this Playboy Cardi shit is completely out of left field in my opinion.
And
but he sounds like he's having fun.
Clips is coming. Kendrick Lamar is gonna be on the Clips album.
That shit might be hard.
So
We'll see. They don't get as much
Pushing-
respect
Pushing
as
T,
they do,
Kendrick,
honestly,
Pusha T and Kendrick.
Just straight fucking.
I'm only upset.
minigunning
We're
his
not
shit.
gonna hear Kanye production with a Pusha T song. That's where I get upset. But
It's gonna be
like-
Pharrell. Pharrell's producing the whole album.
Yeah, because I can't lie to you. The last album that was Pharrell and Kanye that did it, Kanye's beats were better. That,
Yeah, they were.
yeah,
They were.
that's the
They were.
issue, and
They were.
that's
He
what
probably
frustrates
tried
me.
to make them better too. Let's be
I know
real.
he probably won't. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, nah.
I'm praying Pharrell gets in his bag, because I know he's still beefing with Homeboy. So, and there's that running theory that Homeboy was the better better producer.
I wouldn't say he was the better producer. He definitely had like about as much impact as Pharrell. It was just that Pharrell was the front guy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But that whole situation's trash too.
that's just so sad.
It's like, dog, let my boy have the name Neptunes. What are you even doing with that anymore? I
Yeah,
think that's
you're
what they're beating.
a billionaire at this point. What are you doing?
No, yeah, no. That's gonna be crazy. Drake, drop your best work. I think you're capable of doing it. Your back's against the wall. Pressure makes diamonds. Everyone's looking at him, judging him. He feels alone. He's in the studio by himself. He said like 2 weeks ago, "I'm in the studio by myself."
My boy has the creativity. He has the skills. He's top tier level artist. So
And also,
it's all there.
he made that post with Duke Dennis, right? He took a photo with Duke Dennis.
That's crazy. He
with
met
that
Duke
caption.
Dennis, bro.
And if watch, do you know who Duke Dennis is?
I have no idea.
But that's what Drake's doing.
Yeah,
He's trying to captivate the
younger
young
crowd.
audience.
Yeah, to make
He's
them
like
care.
he's like a popular streamer.
Yeah,
And it wasn't like one of those like photo dumps.
What does he do?
He's a streamer.
He's a part of AMP.
He's like
with Kai Cenat.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So he's part of that crew. And
Part of
shit
that
with,
crew.
Phantom and
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
known for
Sure.
like having like Riz.
Aura and Riz, just being a handsome kid.
Because he always
Not handsome kid. He's 34.
yeah.
So that's on brand for Drake, I guess. Right?
Yeah, but it's also for the young crowd. It's like because it's not like a photo dump. Like Drake usually does photo dumps.
It just
And I
won't
guess
flick.
like
One
the
flip
Playboy
photo.
Max route is kind of burnt out type shit. Is that what the move
No,
is?
it's just Playboy Max is like up and coming.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
would. It's more of like aesthetically. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Duke Dennis
At
is
the
an
level.
aesthetic.
Right.
Yeah, and he's a part of that higher echelon. Playboy Max is still making his name.
Yeah.
Playboy Max, I can't lie though.
Black
he's on
Boy
a fucking,
Max.
Black Boy
Black
Max.
Boy
Black
Max.
Boy Max.
That nigga's on a run, bro. The music that comes out of that fucking streams be crazy.
You saw that shit.
And he
with-
engineers himself too.
You saw that
dope.
shit
That's
with
just hard.
Sexy Red and the BD.
Oh, last
That
night,
shit was weird as fuck.
Chicken P.
Oh yeah, they ended that stream right there.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Some guy was on there last night. His name Chicken P.
crazy.
He was like threatening to like basically pull a gun out. It was crazy.
Yeah, they ended the stream right there.
It was
yep.
awkward as hell.
Crazy as fuck.
It was very awkward.
Niggas is weird.
Niggas
Niggas
is
is
crazy
weird.
because it's like, you know, these kids ain't really about that shit. They just trying to make music and be popular and get streams and you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yo,
And
Black
then
Boy
you-
Max is a suburban dude.
said what?
He's a suburban kid. That nigga's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
doing
So
that
it's like,
shit.
yo, you bringing this wild energy into this situation, and it's like that shit doesn't help nobody. It don't help you.
Yeah.
Because you know, well, let's say if there's a case or some shit, now you got the shit on stream,
Literally.
with millions of
Yeah.
people seeing it.
And they've done it before too, because I remember he had issues with Fabio Foreign and
I seen that.
yeah, and this other nigga. It was
Nigga made a song talk about I'm the real Black Boy Max and shit. You know, silly.
Then I got arrested the next day.
Yeah, silly.
Yeah, he been in jail for like 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
My
That's
shit,
crazy.
again, it's just like the energy. You know, like obviously, you know, you're gonna deal what you're gonna deal with when you're a producer and you make beats like that, and you wanna make beats for the most popular rappers. But it's like these motherfuckers have to have a little bit more respect, bro.
100%.
Like,
No, it's ridiculous. That Chicken P guy might never have a career again.
Never.
Especially
I've never
rapper
heard
with a
of
name like that last
I've
night.
never heard of him.
I've never
Chicken
heard
P.
him
that shit just
before.
makes me think of hummus.
Yeah,
Chickpeas.
that's a
Chickpea.
terrible name.
P Chicken or something. They were calling him Poultry Piss last night. Your name should be Poultry Piss, the whole
Yeah,
chat.
he was tight. He was tight at chat.
Yeah.
We got a super chat. My 1J 1M me 1 Maldita Sia 199. Thank you, bro. Niggas is stupid, bro.
What was that? Maldita sea? Maldita sea?
Maldita sea.
Oh, Maldita Sia. I thought you said Maldita Sia.
I thought the Playboy
Yeah,
card.
Sia.
Shout out to everyone's is live, the 200 plus people in the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. What's your predictions, guys? Leave a comment in the chat.
see
What's
it.
your prediction with the Drake? Is Drake gonna drop his best music? Is it gonna be a solo album, 10 songs back to back? I think that's what's gonna happen. That's my prediction. I think it's gonna be him actually doing what people have always wanted him to do. The solo rap album, you know, maybe one producer, maybe Conductor Williams, maybe
He'll have
someone
one
of that
song where he's,
nature. You know what I'm saying?
they'll rap on the rest of
I
it.
think something like that is gonna happen. What's good, bro? Give him one with
Yeah,
the
that's
free pre-rolls right there.
If it's a playlist, I'm not listening to it. I'm good. I don't need another playlist album. This shit gotta die. I'm tired of the streaming shit. It's just whack, bro.
Views was good though, bro.
I mean, I
Views
feel-
wasn't a streaming album.
What
No,
was the
but
other one?
he's
More
gonna-
More
Life?
Life was.
More Life. Was that the Passion
That
Fruit?
was the Passion Fruit one.
I cannot be mad at that album. That was a solid album, bro.
I think that he's gonna
Georgia
go.
Smith shit?
He's gonna
That
go
shit
straight.
destroyed the
Solid.
industry.
I think he's gonna go straight
Was it
rapping.
good?
It
You
was
think so?
good.
I mean, that's
I
what
don't
we
know,
need.
he's gonna
really.
have something for the females, bro.
I
Summer?
think he put his female
He said
stuff like
something,
in
bro.
this
I
in this
don't
album with Party
I
Next Door.
hope so.
And then like that's why he did that. He mixed it up and he's like, okay,
Nah, he
Bro,
know.
let me get back to my shit on here. What you guys really wanted.
Don't rappity rap. It's called the industry bitch ass niggas, and then the next song we're in a techno nightclub. I fucking hate that shit, bro. There's no consistency in the art, bro. It's just you're just lumping shit together.
Yeah, no, yeah. Give me a hug and all that shit. And
You don't miss when albums are sequential and like it was a story and it made you feel some
yeah,
type
Do
of
you
way.
think people
no,
listen
for
to
sure.
albums like that way anymore?
Like stories? I would
don't
hope
know.
so.
I mean, I still do because I remember having fucking cassettes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you got to flip the tape over. So
Yeah.
I listen to the way that the artist intended it. But I feel like people pick their songs that they like, they put them on their playlist or their fucking.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
and people do it, but it's like not the big dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause even Kendrick Lamar with GNX, he didn't do that this route.
Yeah.
Every album he's done it, but this route he was like on some playlist, West Coast shit, whatever
Yeah.
with it, which was appreciated. It gave you like a mixtape vibe.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. But Schoolboy Q still does it. Vince Staples still does
Did
it.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've done it.
I'm not
in their
m-
recent albums.
I'm not mad at the playlist thing if it don't call it an album. Call it
I
something
mean, I guess
else.
for the purpose of the record label and all that
Yeah.
shit, you probably have to call it an album.
Like I wish the record label would come up for a term for it. Like I get why you did this. You're trying to like fish for streams. Call it like a mixtape, like an alternative mixtape, like or EP, and it's part of like the album requirements you have.
Yeah.
Versus degrading what an album is. That's what just frustrates me.
Adrian with the 4.99. I wish we could get a podcast where Drake or Kendrick aren't mentioned.
Well, you mentioned it
It's
yourself,
tough.
buddy. And it's hard to. Trust me.
Part of
Last
the
week we
zeitgeist
tried
right now.
to, but technically we didn't.
Last week?
Because last week was like Party Next Door, Playboy Cardi week.
It's all Playboy Cardi. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
No,
really
we talked
mention.
about Kendrick because everyone's been on Kendrick's
Kendrick
dick.
was on
They're
the
calling
album.
him a
Yeah,
hypocrite.
they're calling him. I didn't call him a hypocrite.
I didn't say you. They are.
Yeah, no, they definitely
Because Playboy Cardi
abuses women
Allegedly.
allegedly.
And then, or the deadbeat dad thing, because he also called Drake basically like a deadbeat dad.
To be fair, he didn't have beef with Playboy Cardi, so you know it's not gonna be slinging insults at Playboy Cardi.
Well, that's the argument is that he weaponizes his morality towards people he doesn't like,
I mean, you know,
which is what most people do.
I mean, you're not gonna call out everybody's flaws as you're standing around them and shit. No,
Mm-hmm.
like, it don't make really no sense. I'm sure we all have friends that do deplorable shit.
100%.
So it's just
Yeah.
one of those things, you know.
They gon' love me for my ambition. And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.